Well, crews are still on the scene of a house fire that started a little over an hour ago. They are still there working on it. It started at 1708 East 29th Street just before 6 o'clock. Channel 13's Laura Barczewski is live to tell us what we know so far. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning, Brooke. We are here at near the intersection of Easton and East 29th Street, where crews were called to a house fire at 5:15 a.m. I'm going to step out of the way here. They're still investigating what happened. There was one person in the house, and she was already outside when the crews arrived. On the scanner, I heard there might have been a pet still inside, and they're still not sure if it made it out okay. The fire's completely out now, and crews are still working to make sure all those hot spots are out and investigating what might have caused it. Amy Montgomery, the fire chief, said when they arrived they could see flames coming from both sides of the house. Again, if you're headed to work, they're still part of East 29th blocked off, so make sure that you are taking another route. The district chief said that she thinks the house is probably a total loss, but again, it's good that everyone made it out okay at 1708 East 29th Street.
Good for sure that they made it out and they got it taken care of, essentially, it looks like at this point. Thanks so much, Laura.
The former home of the Detroit Lions was scheduled to implode Sunday, but the explosion failed to bring down the structure. The demolition company says the blast weakened the Pontiac Silverdome and it could still fall, but it's unclear when that will happen. Crews are investigating wiring issues that caused 10% of the explosive charges to fail to detonate. If it doesn't fall, the structure could be dismantled this week. A demolition was successful for a piece of campus history at Clemson University. What was known as Clemson House was imploded yesterday. There you can see it's working. The building was from the 1950s and had been everything from a hotel to a dorm to an office building. A crowd gathered to say goodbye. Some of them moved to tears by its destruction. Many people had already taken memorabilia from the building. Much of what's left will be recycled. I guess if you had stayed there, that would definitely be very emotional.
Yeah. So one of them worked, one of them did
Yeah.
not. I guess, you
You kind of want it to work.
You do, yeah, especially when you've got all of those people who are watching.
Well, we're watching the forecast, Jerry Ann, because it's going to make a change.
Yeah, big time change by the end of the day. Right now, though, it's warm and windy. And we do have some spotty rain showers close. They're along the eastern border of the state, and this is going to push just a little bit further off to the west as the system rotates through. So we can't rule out a brief rain shower this morning, but all looks fairly light. Light snow breaking out in northwest Iowa around 5-6 p.m., staying right along that northern border of the state. It's going to stay windy the rest of today with the wind advisory in effect starting this afternoon and lasting through early tomorrow. We do have a few flurries in the forecast tomorrow, and it's going to feel like winter tomorrow. Today at 8 a.m. still in the 60s, upper 50s by 3 o'clock. But by then the winds will start to shift and you will feel a change. We'll be in the 30s the next couple of days for highs.
On the roads today in Iowa, things rolling along pretty well on the freeway. It is busier. This is I-8035 looking south from Hickman Road. Traffic, the taillights heading down toward University and the West Mix. No problems there. A little closer to downtown, 235 at MLK. Looking to the west here. Headlights heading into the downtown area. You can see it is definitely busier than it was even 15 minutes ago. Coming in from the east side, I-235 looking north from Euclid. Headlights heading into the downtown. No delays there. Watch out for the accident. East University at East 24th, and as Laura mentioned earlier, East 29th shut down between Easton and East Washington due to a structure fire. Remember, when you jump in the car, you can get Des Moines' most frequent traffic all day on News Radio 1040 WHO.
Well, for the first time in 5 years, the Cyclones are headed to a bowl game. They'll be taking on Memphis in Memphis.
You know, it's got a great tradition and it's got a great history to itself. So, for myself and I know our kids to be able to represent the Big 12 and be able to go bowling again and have this opportunity, I don't think you could ask for anything more.
That matchup against the 19th ranked Tigers takes place at the Liberty Bowl Memorial Stadium on December 30th at 11:30. You'll be able to watch the game on ABC.
Meanwhile, the Hawkeyes are headed to Yankee Stadium for the Pinstripe Bowl against Boston College. The Hawkeyes haven't been to the Pinstripe Bowl, and the season's been up and down. Some players see this as a chance to go out with a bang.
It's really important for all us seniors, and I'd argue for everyone on the team. I've been to 4 bowl games, and the result hasn't been what we wanted. It'd be really good to end things on a good note.
That game takes Iowa to New York City on December 27th. Kickoff is at 4:15 in the afternoon, and you will be able to find that game on ESPN.
Okay. 5:50 or 6:56, I should say. Don't want to alarm anyone. Jerry-Ann, we'll have your forecast coming up next.
Avoid traffic delays in the car with time-saving traffic reports on 1040 WHO Radio and 107.5 KISS FM.